right, and welcome once again. All Takes Valid, episode 68. As always, I go by Trill Trayy, joined once again with SP21. So for today's episode,
Don't hate.
today we're gonna get into continue on with the NBA playoff recaps as we've been doing here, and then we're gonna preview. We got our first second round matchup now, which is going to be the Celtics versus the Milwaukee Bucks. So we're going to go
You
ahead
beat
and.
Brooklyn.
Oh, I do apologize. Yes, the Celtics lost 4-1. I apologize. The Brooklyn Nets and the Milwaukee Bucks.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So, with that being said, we can start with pretty much a recap of some of the games last night, I guess. Let's start off with the Lake Show, or not so much.
Aye.
So the Phoenix Suns defeated the Los Angeles Lakers convincingly to the point that pretty much were up 30. I think the whole game is just, it seemed like they just couldn't. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, LeBron left like beginning of the fourth quarter. He just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this.
I'm out.
Yeah, we'll come back. Yeah, we'll come back Thursday, but this isn't it. And I'm not mad at them because yeah, that was horrible. They lost 115-85, and Phoenix takes a 3-2 lead heading back to LA.
Mm-hmm.
The key thing, obviously, Anthony Davis missed the game due to injury. Mm-hmm. And I will tell you right now, if he cannot play tomorrow,
mm-hmm. Which he can't.
Done, Lakers. It's donezo for you boys. Series over. They're going fishing. They're going fishing, Spence. I'm sorry. Oh, how I wish Vick was here. I wish Vick was here now, but I know we're gonna see this, Vick. So
I'm gonna let you finish it. What you guys say?
No, matter of fact, actually, I'm gonna wait till Saturday. I'm not gonna go in yet because it's not official yet. By Saturday though, because they play tomorrow. So
right, and they play Saturday.
I have a lot more to say. No, well, they play tomorrow.
Yeah, they play tomorrow for Game 6, but Game 7 also is on Saturday.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if they make it, it's do or die Saturday.
No, but that's what I'm saying. There's not going to be a game Saturday. There's not
all right. I got you.
There won't be a need for that. But go ahead. How did you envision that game last night? Because
well, I mean, what I envisioned that game a little bit different from what I saw. Got 30 burgered. Ouch. What was evident? The paint was open. No Anthony Davis, Andre Drummond. I don't know what's he doing. Where's Marcus All? What's going on with that? Y'all had the paint like the Red Sea. That thing was open. Okay. So also the Suns really. The Suns was not really playing that great, to be honest with you, but in percentage where it mattered, they had like 52% for two, while the Lakers had 38%. The Suns only had 4 turnovers. The Lakers had 16. So it wasn't really going the Lakers' way from the jump. They started hot the first 4 minutes of the game, and then after that, just went away. LeBron says after the third quarter, I gotta take my stuff for my ankle. I'm out. I'll wait in the car. Anyways, this one, I mean, I know a lot of criticisms like, how can LeBron leave his team and all this? And I get it. But LeBron is 36, about to be 37. He can't. As much as y'all like, oh man, he can do it forever. Father Time is undefeated.
I don't know. Tell Tom Brady that.
Trust me, them two are still fighting. Them two are still fighting. But for this one right here, I don't think pain or any injuries is. I mean, some injuries are affecting LeBron, but I'm saying in this circumstance right now, I think I don't have the energy to do that. Like I need everybody for LeBron to be to reach his fullest potential. Everybody must be involved. It's not like 05 LeBron, he can do it by himself. It's old man LeBron. You see gray in his beard. He needs some help. So if the Suns can just hold on to go in the Lake Show, just hold on. They're probably gonna get the upset that everybody wasn't planning for. But they gotta hold on.
Hold on.
Okay. And we're back.
All right. So, yeah, I don't know what happened there, but yeah. So, with on from the Suns and the Lakers,
It's probably a Lakers fan.
Huh?
It was probably a Laker fan.
On to that, off of them, we can move on to the Nets and the Celtics.
Sorry, Vick.
Yeah. I don't know, no big surprise here to me. I thought they were gonna do it in 4, how it was looking, but Tatum had that game where he dropped 50 and he got help from, the bench and everybody. Tristan Thompson, them boys did their thing. They played out their mind that one game, but I think pretty much everybody saw this coming. You knew,
like I said,
you knew the Celtics, especially without Jaylen Brown, they weren't going to have enough firepower to contend with the Nets' big three, as they like to call things. So, yeah, no real surprise. Not much to really dive into. I mean,
right.
Tatum did what he does. I mean, he gave you 32, but I mean, you're playing out, in a sense, you're playing out there by yourself.
Right.
When Harden gives you 34, Durant 24, and then Kyrie 25, like it's gonna be a long night. Like there's not much you're gonna be able to do. And again, I keep telling people that the three of them are capable of scoring 35 to 40 points a piece a night on a good night. Like, and I guess if you say this wasn't a good night or this is an average night, 20, 34 and 25, I'll take it. 80 something points just by your big three. Then you get what, 10 from Harris. Blake gave you 6, but yeah, I'm not mad at it. That's all you need though. If you're getting 80 points between 3 players, that's yeah. So they're gonna have to turn up the defense in this next series a little bit. We'll talk about that. But outside of that, yeah. Newsflash: if you want to beat the Nets, you got to be able to score points. That's just plain and simple for anybody. If you can't score, you not it's not gonna matter.
I told you so. If Tatum can give you all those points, but nobody else can help,
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He had 30. He had 32, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had 32. But Marcus Smart had like 18. Where's Kemba?
Yeah.
Was he injured?
Yeah, Kimba didn't play.
You traded for this guy.
Yeah,
Remember?
Marcus Smart gave you 14.
Yeah,
Tristan
14.
Thomas gave you 9. Fournier gave you 18, and Langford gave you 17. So I mean, they were solid. I
Not
guess
against. It's not solid enough. It's solid, but against that, it's not solid enough.
but it's not a lot of
Everybody.
people who got enough people that firepower for that.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Look, before this whole AD injury, the Lakers injury stuff,
Right.
I picked them to beat the Lakers regardless. Like, this isn't just. I mean, now I know, Lakers fans, you guys will have an excuse. You'll be like, oh, well, they only won because AD got hurt, or we would have beat them. No, y'all weren't going to beat them either. But that's a good, that's something to fall back on now, because I know we're going to hear that in the future. So
of course, we're gonna hear that. But here's the thing: is you saying to beat them is you have to learn how to score. That's 50% of it. To be honest with you, they're running the same offense that Mike D'Antoni runs. And if anybody knows, if your defense can able to slow the people that are scoring, you can win. That's how the Spurs beat the Suns. That's why every time the Rockets go against somebody defensively, nowhere's being found. That's what I'm saying. But the problem is that, like you said, you have 3 people that can score 25. Probably the first 2 quarters. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. I ain't gonna lie, it's not easy.
So the question is, who do you like defensively to stop them?
To stop them now? Not really anybody, really.
I mean, Philly.
But that's if Embiid's healthy.
I mean, he has been thus far.
He's out.
Yeah.
He's out tonight. He's out. And Ben Simmons can't shoot a free throw to save his life.
Well, I mean, they're playing Washington tonight, so that's not really gonna.
If they go against,
well, they should have swept them, honestly. But
if the Hawks do what they doing, which they are right now, if they just watch the 76ers game like the last one, that's how you beat the 76ers. That's how you beat them. But we're moving on from that. But anyways.
All right. So yeah, now on to what I still think is the best series. This whole first round. This is by far the best series, and I feel so bad. Give my boy some help, because my boy Dean came to play last night, but it just wasn't enough. Double overtime.
2 overtimes.
Free basketball. Free basketball, ladies and gentlemen. My man dropped 55.
Being Klay Thompson record.
Yes, 12 threes. He set the playoff record for most threes. Yeah, but it wasn't enough.
Still caught it out.
They still lost 147 to 140. For Denver to take a 3-2 lead.
Jesus.
But don't fret though, because I told y'all this one, I believe it's going 7.
It's got to go 7.
The way these games have been.
Yeah.
This has been some good basketball. Just to be first round series like this is some really good basketball.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, one of them have to lose, and I picked Denver to win the series. So I'm not going back on that, but I definitely felt bad for Dame last night, because it's just like, what more can I do?
You know what? The answer is nothing. You can't do any more of Dame. You can't.
But look, the issue is, this is kind of his fault. He wanted to stay. People told him it was going to be like this. That loyalty thing, that's cool. You want to.
I
You
know,
want to
I know.
join up with people, all that. That's cool, but you're gonna have, you know, you're gonna shine in moments, but
It's gonna be
nobody
all
wins. Nobody wins by themselves. CJ McCollum is great. I love CJ. Melo is a good person to have coming. You know, good six man to have coming out of the bench.
right.
But they need like another all star or something.
Yeah.
Uh, they probably need somebody at the four position. If they have
Yep.
a star at the four,
Yep.
that might help things. But
I mean,
I mean, and
if
don't get me wrong, what Dame's led them to the conference championship before, right?
but he had Aldridge.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he's gotten that far before, but I
Yeah,
honestly think that's probably the furthest. Like this, the team as it's currently constructed, it has a ceiling. I don't know.
you gotta think about it. The time he was at the conference final, you gotta think about it. At that time period, LaMarcus Aldridge was coming out on an all-star year. Nicholas Batum was coming alive as shooting. Well, they had Wesley Matthews was getting clutch on the threes, and their bench was actually pretty solid.
Yeah,
I'm just there's a
Dame.
he has to give it one more. If he after that one, after this one, he has to try. They have to try to get a small forward, a all-star small forward, or somebody to that caliber to get that caliber of that because he needs help. He needs help. CJ is a great player, but he needs more help because if you're not going to be all-star level, you need another one. I need another great player. Also, if I'm not getting an all-star, I need two great players.
Right.
You got to give me two. If you're not going to give me an all-star player, you got to give me two great players, at least. At least. And I think the small forward positions has been their Achilles for a minute since after Nicholas Batum left.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean this one is just it just sucks. It just sucks because man, you do everything possible and you still can't get the win.
Hey, but it was like I said, it was an exciting game to watch.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh yeah,
I mean, like I said, this has by far been the
yeah.
best series
Mm-hmm.
the first round. So
Hands down.
that's why I'm hoping it goes 7-2, just because I mean it's been a real good series. The games have been on a little later, but I don't mind because it's some good basketball. So
Facts.
I stay up a little later for that. But yeah, outside of that though, um, yeah, currently we got a couple games going on as we're speaking on the 76ers and um, Washington Wizards are currently in the third quarter. Philadelphia is currently leading 77-73 in the third. And then you have Atlanta and New York also taking place. It is currently 45-42 Atlanta in the second. And
Okay.
then we're going to have Utah, Memphis tonight, as well as Dallas and the Clippers, the other LA team. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe the LA team from what I'm seeing. Because if we're being honest, I think at this point the Clippers might be better than the Lakers. That's
We'll see.
that's what Snoop Dogg had to say, and he's a diehard Lakers fan. He said he never thought he would admit it, but we suck. hey, hey, it's a tough spill to swallow when you find out your team
It's the Cavs.
are the Heat.
Well, for LeBron, it's the Cavs because he's there with them. So it's the Cavs again.
I'm talking about me.
I know, man. I know. I know. I know.
All right. So as far as that though, that's gonna do it as far as the playoff recap for now. Have a couple series that can be pretty much ended tonight. It really does what they're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Washington will be done with. If Utah does what they're supposed to do, Memphis will be done with. And Atlanta can end their series right now as well if they go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and get the Knicks out of there. So we'll be come back Saturday and either we'll be talking about the next game in the series, game 6 for those 3 series, or we will be looking forward to, well, on the East at least, we'll be looking forward to that next
Back
matchup,
around. Yeah.
second round matchup. So, but we're going to go ahead and segue over to the second round matchup in the East that we do currently know about, and that's going to be the New York, New York, the Brooklyn Nets. I just don't want to get their name right today. I see the Brooklyn Nets and the Milwaukee Bucks.